Hey, before the video starts, I would appreciate it if you can subscribe to the channel. It does a lot for the channel and it shows that you like the content. With that, let's get into it. If you ever see someone doing some sort of interview in the public for their TikTok or whatever it is, take it with a grain of salt because it might be fake. People fake things for views because for them, it's easier to fake it than get a genuine reaction. And that's what gives them the views and that's what basically gives them the money. There are a few ways that people actually do fake their content, which is either by paying someone what to do, telling them what to do, or, just make it edits to make it seem a certain way, which ultimately is a lie. And at this video, we'll be looking at two cases that I've seen where people faked it for the wrong reasons, got backlash from it, because the whole point of it was to make them seem like an idiot or to ultimately just make fun of them. The first case is a TikToker by the name of TNA Krish, who interviews random people on general knowledge, geometry, math. The way that he does it is that he mismatches the questions. So it seems like the answer that you give for question 1, he edits it so your answer to question 1 is the question to question 4. Ultimately, just to make people look like idiots with their quote-unquote NA education. He's been doing it for a while. He's been doing it for a while. Until he got called out by someone named Jet Ashford. So he was doing the interview with Jet. He asked him a question, and you can see a visible cut between the answers, right?
What the capital of Europe is?
Would be Russia.
This is bullshit. He asked me what the largest country was. I said Russia. He's clipping different answers together. This is not fair. This is bullshit.
Jet sees the interview, right, on his TikTok page, and he's like, what? I didn't say it. I didn't answer that. And I feel like anyone's allowed to do this. But if someone edits it to make you look like a complete idiot, which is like, most of the time what TikTok pages do, I believe you can put them on full blast because ultimately it makes you seem like an idiot. People see his response to it and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because the guy looks like relatively smart and basically saying that's kind of messed up to make him seem like an idiot. So then people start looking back at his other content and they see that he's been doing it for a while. There's another clip where he was interviewing this one girl on the street, and every time she would respond to something, the clip would cut and different music would be playing in the background or like a sound. And then it would cut back to him, which was the original sound.
First question, how many states are in the US?
8.
Do you know the capital?
Yes, North America.
Which is kind of odd, which, people thought was odd. So then, you can probably expect what people were saying in the comments from previous posts, newer posts, and current posts. He's basically you got exposed and you're still doing these. The interview that he did with Jet, I think that was in the beginning of October, and he was still doing interviews until early November, I think. And, comments are still saying, apologize, Russia, bro really got called out. And his last TikTok that he posted, right, was on December 6th, 2022, where he was pouring cereal the wrong way. He did milk first. If anyone ever tells you otherwise, they're wrong. Okay? And he was still getting called out for it. He made another TikTok about the situation. I think it was generally, the TNN guy, he messaged Jet. He's like, I don't remember the exacts, but ultimately it ended with, I think, him deleting his interview and then Jet deleting his response to it. So now the only video that you can really see of the official or, original interview is, people actually reacting to Jet's thing. Oh, I haven't seen him post on TikTok for a while, so I was like, I'll check his other socials, right? Went on his YouTube, that's dead. Comment saying Russia, all that. Went to his Insta, same thing, also dead. Also saying Russia. And I was like, oh, it seems like he's done with social media. Because if you get called out for something, people doing it for months, it's probably a wrap. Until I went to his Twitter. I look at his Twitter and he's a CEO and founder of Team New Age, which I'm guessing is what TNA stands for in his name. Then I see PSG TNA. And he's also a founder of an NFT project called MTG. Right? Which is More Than Gamers. His personal Twitter, recently, I think he was still posting there, still recently. And, no one's really saying anything. So TNA is an esports entertainment org, right? And then PSG TNA, as I think they're Fortnite Twitter, which actually looks like it's connected to the actual PSG soccer team. And it's like, damn, like this guy's like really interviewing people, making them seem like idiots. And this guy has like some sort of connection to PSG. The second case is Kelly X Jallo on TikTok. So she was doing that double it and give it to the next person, right? Yeah, you've seen it. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but she was doing it in the mall with cookies. She goes up with Antoinette. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she asks a question and she takes a cookie. You can imagine what people, were saying in the comments. They were making fun of her image, and you can really imagine what the comments were, like, of course, like, you took it, stuff like that. And yeah. So Antoinette, she sees the video, right? And she made a response to it of her side of the story about how she was in the mall with her friend. Kelly walked up to her and told her to just say yes to whatever, trend she was doing. So she was like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Because, like, it's really, like, it takes, like, no time at all. And, like, you're basically just helping someone. But all she got in the end for helping someone do their TikTok was literally just hate in return. Until, her response came out. And that's when Kelly, that's when everything flipped. And Kelly started getting backlash from it. Because everyone realized why she asked Antoinette to say yes to it.
Cookies or double it and pass it forward. I'll take this, grab all of them. Yeah.
So that's actually me. Didn't really want to make a video, but at the same time, I feel like it should also be acknowledged that that was completely set up and staged. And yet, harassment still happened with her fully knowing that. What the video doesn't show is I was actually walking through the mall with a friend when that happened. And she stopped me and she asked, oh, like, can I use you for a TikTok? And I don't really use TikTok. So I was just kind of like, whatever. Sure, that's fine. Then she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna ask you this question. Say, I'm gonna take it, and that's it. So then I was like, oh, okay, I'll just say that. So, for the comments that were like, oh, she acted confused. It's because I was confused. It doesn't show in the video where I'm stuttering saying that, and where I literally say in the video, yeah, I'll take it, I guess. I don't really know, is that what I'm supposed to say? And that's when she's like, yeah, and that's when I say, okay, because she doesn't show all that though. So just to call her out, Kelly, you were in the wrong for that. You know perfectly well what you were intending, yet for you to put on your comments, don't shame guys. What was you? Like, you posted that knowing that it'll get viral and that I'm going to get shamed. Like, with the way that you be getting like 1,000 likes on your posts and the one blows up, you knew what you were doing. So I just wanted to come on here and just acknowledge that she was completely in the wrong. I had no idea that I was being set up like that. I don't use TikTok in general. And then I find out that this is a trend, apparently. But just to sum it all up, it was completely staged. She came up to me, told me what to say. I had a friend there who was a witness to this entire thing. So for all those comments that are saying, I knew she would take it, I took it because she told me to take it. It wasn't by choice. That's all I really had to say, because, someone needs to be held accountable, and she clearly can't hold herself accountable. So here I am, coming forward, doing it for her. So that's pretty much it. And one more thing, forgot to mention, the video is completely down because she took it down. Messaged her on Instagram telling her, please take that down because that was a setup, which she didn't see, which I'm not even surprised about. But then for her to continue acting like this didn't happen, like she didn't do this, is just annoying and frustrating and really shows people's true characters on that. I hope your 1 minute of fame was worth it. Putting someone down really sets the bar for you. So, kudos.
With the amount of hate Kelly got, she deleted her video of it. And I think her newest TikToks, I think she posted a few more TikToks after that whole Kelly thing, right? And all of them were, comments turned off. Went to her previous post, all of them just had the cookie emoji or something, just saying apologize. Went to her newer post, some of those ones actually, kept saying, cookie emoji and saying apologize, right? Or like double it. And if I remember correctly, she made a video. I think it was some sort of apology, but I think she deleted it. So she deleted the whole video in general, and then she also deleted the response. Which I understand, like maybe like deleting the actual video. But like at least leave the response, right? Because you got called out for something, right? If like people didn't see that response, I swear that response was only up for like a few days, right? Or like the apology, right? And it makes no sense just to get rid of the apology and the video, because people are gonna see that and they're like, oh damn, I remember like her making that double thing, but there's no apology. I went looking at her latest TikToks. No one really seems to care anymore. She made it out of the woods, right? No one really cared. No one really calling out her Insta, YouTube, or anything, right? And in my opinion, it seems like she did it worse than TNA guy, because he made everyone look like an idiot, right? No exceptions, no nothing, right? But it seems like this girl, she really picked out her victim to see, oh yeah, who would give me the most views. And it may just be my thoughts, right? But like I feel like that's like way worse, because you're looking all the way at the mall, you're like, damn, yeah, what's gonna give me like the most viral thing? Yeah. And it's like, is this wrong? Because she knew, right, that if she got Antoinette to agree to it, right, that would give her the most views and most comments, because people would make fun of her. And I just think that's like scummy. But that's just my opinion, right? Tell me what you think about in the comments below. That's it for the video. If you liked the video, leave a like. Tell me what you think of the video. If anything I should like look at or anything, leave a comment about it. With that, thanks for watching.